Hello everyone, Kradex here, and welcome back to our Palworld series, where we've now got a base going for refined ingots. We've got all of our assembly lines at the other base. We're getting more dig toys. All sorts of good things happening. We have 1,000 ammo for our makeshift assault rifle. So lots of good things. At this point, refined ingots are not going very fast, but they are going. I'll let this one finish. And then queue up. Oh my, why do we only have 2 ore? I'm guessing this ore over here is not getting delivered. Correct. Okay.
What?
So we're definitely gonna need, I don't know what we're gonna need. Maybe to bring ore from the other base? I don't know. Probably still more dig toys. Or you know what I might do, at least for now, is assign a dig toys to the ore mining pit, just because I already have a lot of coal, so I need more ore. So anyway, yeah, so this will probably be a little bit of a shorter episode. I've got a thing IRL I've got to get to, and the way the stream timing worked out, I should have ended the other episodes sooner, so they could have been an even split. But just FYI, this will be less than an hour episode. But what I'm gonna do right now is get some more sulfur and dig toys. A couple more sparkets maybe. Got one more. You escaped? Not this time. I mean, I need to level up, so I might as well catch some dummuds too. I don't know how many of these I have. Oh, I have 12. Okay, never mind. Forget you guys. Forget you guys. I do still need some more hangyu. Dig toys anywhere? No? I guess I usually see more of them on the other side of the... Oh, there's one. Maybe not. I think it is just kind of random. Trust in the 84%? Nope, just kidding. Trust in the second 84%. Got him. Alright. Do we deal enough damage to these yet to just mine them? No. Eventually, you can literally just mine stuff with your gun. It's kind of awesome. And it's like faster than mining. Or at least it's an alternative to mining. No! Don't die. Yeah, you would certainly be burning money by doing that, because you could just buy the Paldium. Which vendors sell? I don't even remember. How much is Paldium if you buy it? And does the vendor sell it in the small settlement? I guess I have 2 settlements now I have access to. 20 base. Yeah, that's not very much. So 10,000 would get me 500 Paldium. That's not bad. Cold resistant pelt armor is not what we want. Okay, I could try for the Anubis. Why not? First I steal your treasure. And then... attack against that one. Gosh. 4 damage? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just gonna say no on that. I think I need at least a few more levels. Run away! Alright, y'all are going down. Katiba, what you doing over here? Oh, I never built the... shoot. I just realized I never rebuilt my hot spring here. Okay, we gotta go fix that immediately. People gonna get stressed out. And I probably need 3 with the number of pals we have. It's doable, but I don't want to sit there and waste 600 ammo and 30 minutes of my time. Because that's what it looked like it was going to be. Maybe more than 600 ammo, to be perfectly honest. I was not excited about the time commitment. I think I probably could have done it, though. I agree with that, but I don't think I want to do it. Alright, so PAL fluids, we'll take 50 with us. I do need electric organs. And did I need more flame organs? I don't remember. What did I need? Oh, palladium fragments. Alright. Back we go. Yeah, I do have 70 of the hyperspheres, so I'm not super worried from that perspective, but... Okay, so this is not the base I meant to come to. Hey, you. Palladium fragments are 19 apiece. Yeah, I could buy one. I'll buy 200 while I'm here. Going to the other base. The desert base. Alright, so I need a couple hot springs. And let me place them right here. Do 3. And then food-wise, how's everybody doing? We are more than fine on food. Nothing to worry about there. I do think we need another dig dose now that we have a bunch. Or at least a few more. How many do I have? I don't know how to find them. There they are. They just don't stick out to me. My vision... What? They must have an increased chance to have muscle head. There's no way, statistically, I should have 3 muscle heads. That's gotta be, like, an extra probability or something. That's ridiculous. That's awful. Alright, but I will do one more. And then I will have that one also live to mine ore. And then the other one can mine the coal. And then you're working on refined ingots, which is great. And then I didn't bring enough electric organs, really. Maybe I can go find a spark real quick.
Yep.
Just need 2 more. Usually Spark gets running around here. Maybe. Come on. There's a dig toys. Do need more of these, because so many of them are muscle heads apparently. Muddler, Toko Toko, Dire Howl. Grimace. No Sparkets. And so many of them last time. I guess Dazemoo is probably electric, right? No, it's earth. We don't have any though. I should probably capture. Or is it Dazemu? Or Dazemu? It counts in a lot of ways. Alright. No Sparkets, huh? Alright, here's our chance again. I wonder if they have a 100% chance to fend off the sphere. Oh, there's a Lavander. The weirdest pal in existence. I'm slowly dying to the cold. I am aware of this. But I would really like to find a Sparket first. That's not happening. Alright, from now on, I'm just teleporting to the other base, because that is going to be way faster than trying to actually find the correct pal to farm a material from. It seems impossible. Okay, so I needed a couple more of these. And then we can build the doodad for power, but then I need the thing that uses the power, which is the production assembly line. So I need 10 cement and 20 nails and a bunch of ingots. So 20 nails, some ingots, which I'm not going to be able to hold right now because of what's so heavy in my inventory. The refined ingots. No, that's not it. It's the coal and the palladium fragments. Okay. I can get rid of both of those. And cement. Why don't I just take, I don't know, a good amount, 60. I'll make more. We're also going to run out of bones, which is another reason to have Vixie. So maybe I do want to go catch a bunch more Vixie. They do farm bones, right? Am I remembering that right? Yes. And the chance is pretty much the same at all levels, but it can farm 1 to 2, and then 1 to 3, and then 1 to 4. So it does farm more bones overall. But yeah, still not a huge amount. Might just be easier to buy bones. I don't know. Farming wise, nothing else farms. Soot Seer farms bone. I don't know where you get that. So Maybe someday. Alright. Anyway, back to... Wait, I can grab more ingots now, I think. I need 100 ingots. Oh, come on. Really? You gonna be like that? What if I get rid of the fiber? Still too much. Okay, hopefully I just have enough ingots at the other base. We'll see. So, production assembly line. Get that built. I can go. Not really how I want the... Okay, I'll just build it myself. I don't care that there's clipping on that side. Alright, so there's that, and then we need to do the infrastructure power generator somewhere. Maybe over here. And then some sort of electric pal sort. Generate electricity. We got Joltog, we got Sparkit, we got Univolt. And Dazzy. So Sparkit it is. Nobody has a work speed bonus. Does anybody eat less? I think so. What is Stronghold Strategist again? Is that just defense? Yeah, player defense. Okay, well. You're it, Sparkit. You're in, Captain. So that's built, and now we should be able to make an absurd amount of charcoal. Broken a bone, dig toys. What the heck? Maybe that was before we got these all set up. Alright, carbon fiber. I can make an absurd amount. Alright, let's start with 200. Which dig toys is it that has a fracture? It's the other one. Interesting. Okay, and transportation is still not happening of the ores that are getting mined over here. So I may just have to manually do that once in a while. I think we need more transportation. Alright, let's go get a medicine for the fracture. And then, what are we doing? I don't know. I need my rifle. When do I get my rifle? I need 5 polymer? Oh, that's easy.
Yep.
I already made some polymer even, didn't I? Let's see. No? I guess I didn't. I thought I had. But yeah, it's really the rifle ammo that's going to be tricky. But the good news is I'm actually getting more ammo efficiency. I guess the gun, it uses twice as much gunpowder. So I will need a lot more gunpowder. But I'm back to dealing a huge amount of damage per shot, so 5 shots of this is more damage than 20 shots of this. Because the damage is about 6 times more than my makeshift assault rifle. So 5 rifle ammo is like 30 course ammo in terms of damage. But yeah, let's get that polymer made. And then I'll just cancel this. Ugh. Get over there. Cement. Oh no, all this stone. I'm just gonna have to drop it. Alright, and then I wanted to make 5 polymer. While we're here, why don't we make 30 polymer? I can also make 10 more hyperspheres. I should probably make some gigas though. Gigas are cheaper, and I don't have any gigas. And I'm definitely not done catching pals that need gigas. Yeah, the rifle itself is not very expensive, so I'm not worried about paying for one of these. If I get a better one later, that's great. And I might even try to farm a better one later. But for now, this is fine. Cook berries. Cook salads. How are we doing on food? Alright, I'm gonna start eating salads, and we're gonna see over time, is that going to be sustainable? I kind of doubt it, but we'll find out. What am I doing? Egg. Egg is what I'm doing. Okay. And then... what did I need from here? Polymer? Right. Polymer's done. Yep. That's done. Boom. Single shot rifle. Gonna take about 10 years to make, so I'm gonna let the pals handle that business. Yeah, salads are great, complex. I'm just not sure if one of each plantation is enough to support this base in terms of lettuce and tomato production. So that's what I'm a little bit worried about. And then I'm just gonna have this produce a bunch of cloth. Maybe 50. I'll leave the rest for high quality cloth. And then you can make gunpowder. Needs a bunch of charcoal. Then we can make more charcoal. Alright. We've definitely got their work cut out. Yeah, Verdash is on my short list of pals that I want. Okay, this is almost done. Sweet. I probably can go get a Verdash, to be honest. He's level 30 something, and I think we could handle it. Ta-da! T-pose. We've got a new rifle. Yeah, much better than the musket. Alright, and then rifle ammo. 125 is the best I can do for right now. And polymer, I'll just put in here. Nails. Sweet. Alright, I will carry the assault rifle for now, just because I still have a lot of coarse ammo. In fact, I might keep using it, because it still works fine. I might as well use up that ammo a little bit. Okay. So yeah, let's go see if we can get Verdash, since we're talking about it. Since we're talking about Verdash, let's see if we can capture a Verdash. Whoa, 11,000 experience just for discovering this area. Hey, see you guys later. You can follow me in here if you want and be meat shields. Oh yeah, this will be easy. Maybe. Whoa, Dire Owl just got wrecked. Okay, maybe not. Ow. Are you stuck up there? Alright, a hyper is at a 3% chance right now. Not great. Alright, Vanworm, you have fire attacks. Why don't you do some stuff? Oh, wow, this Verdash does a lot of damage. But I think we'll be okay. Yeah, recalling pals to dodge attacks is so much work. I guess if you see like a super big attack coming, it could be smart, but that's more micromanagement than I want to do. Alright, we'll go a little bit further, and then I'll recall probably.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed. Alright, we're at 10% now, which is good. Got him. Nice. 0% if you miss. Yes. Shoot for the stars, and if you miss, you'll aim. Oh my god, I ruined that. But you guys know what I'm saying.
What?
Shoot for the moon, and if you miss, you'll land among the stars. No, you'll just miss. I also want Sybilex. Maybe I do that next. Wumpo Baton. Huh. Alright, well for now we'll go back to the base. Doesn't Verdash have like 3 handiwork too? Can't remember. Let's find out. Verdash, yeah, 3 handiwork, 3 gathering, and then also 2 planting, 2 logging, 2 transportation. It's pretty great. Strictly better Robin Quill? I guess it doesn't have the medicine. But other than that, yes. Strictly better Robin Quill. And I think it runs really fast. Like if I look at the transportation speed in the database. Verdash is 500 and 275. And Robin Quill is 6... Oh, actually no, it's worse. It's worse at transporting than Robin Quill is. Okay. So not strictly better Robin Quill if transporting is something you care about. But it is close, and I have 4 Robin Quills, so we're definitely gonna switch one out. Because it'll get the other stuff done faster. But we do want to disable its logging capabilities. V. Our 2 horses can do logging, which is the funny thing. Alright, so yeah, now the planting will get done faster. Still takes a while, even with two of them going. But most of the time is spent growing. It's like a 5 or 6 minute growth process. If you miss the moon, you end up back where you started. That is usually true, yes. Yes, indeed. How are the salads doing? I don't know. We'll find out over time. We actually end up with more or less. I'm actually running out of stone, which is crazy. And then I should make a couple medicines because I'm all out of those. Of course, I have no ingots. Does ingot base have a lot of ingots? Ingot base has 89. It's not that many, but it's something. I think I need another dig toys here. Oh yeah, I got more dig toys. That was one of the things I wanted to do. Was switch Tombat for another dig toys. I think that's gonna be enough mining. Hope. How are we doing on berries? Doing okay still. Hopefully no one gets injured again. Okay, what was I making with ingots? I already forgot. Medicine. Apparently you put iron ingots in freaking pills? Don't understand that. I'll just make 2 while we're here. And then up here, polymer's done. Anything we need? I will need high quality cloth at some point, so I'll just use up my wool on that. Get ahead of the game. And rifle ammo is coming along nicely. 75 shots. Which, damage-wise, is the same as what? Like, 450 course ammo. So, you know, if you think about it that way, it's quite a bit. Quite a bit of ammo. Sweet. Okay, what's next? SMG uses absurd amounts of handgun ammo. No, that would be so... very low damage. I just can't imagine that being worth it financially. But refined metal armor, on the other hand, is that better? Oh yeah, 105 defense and 250 health. 150 defense and 300 health. That's a huge boost. So that's where our refined ingots need to go next. And then there's an accumulator for storing energy. I want all of those things except the SMG. Do not care about the SMG. I'll unlock onion plantation as well. And... I'll wait, but I do want a bunch of those ancient civ things. Alright, large pal beds for the next upgrade. Let's go see how Desert Base is doing. And we could catch a Quivern. Maybe we'll catch our Quivern before we finish the stream here. Nice. 15 refined ingots. We got 52 ore over here, which I can store. What? No, I can't make the air dash boots until I have a special resource. Alright. 35 queued up there. Huge amounts of carbon fiber being worked on. And then huge amounts of berries being worked on. Okay, and then Quivern is just straight to the west here. Oh, of course it's nighttime. I do really, like, I feel like I wonder if there are mods for it. I might even go look. Because my enjoyment of this game would go from, like, 8 out of 10 to 10 out of 10 if you could just have more control over all the different automation. If you could set autocraft limits, like, hey, I want you to use this recipe if we have less than 200 Paldium fragments in the base. Or with these guys, don't work at this stone plant if we already have 2,000 stone. You know, things like that. Or being able to tell specific pals, I want you to prioritize kindling over mining, you know, stuff like that. That, for me, would be really fun. I realize for a lot of players, that might be more than they want. And they don't, you know, care. But as a strategy game player to the core, I think that would really make the game a lot more fun for me. Yeah, the way it is now, you just have to like game the system as much as you can, and for the most part, it, you know, like we were saying, like they've made a lot of improvements, so now it's more of an annoyance than it is like a game-breaking issue where you just can't even use certain pals. You know, the way it was before, you literally would sometimes use a worse pal because of the way the priorities worked and the pal's abilities, you know? But now you can actually do a little better than that. Because you can turn off certain things. And, you know, now you can say certain chests aren't allowed to have certain resources. And so those types of things are really helping. Like I said, I am at an 8 out of 10 enjoyment, whereas before I think it was maybe a 7 out of 10 because of all those annoyances that are much better now. Where is Quivern? Southwest? Wow, Vanworm is slow compared to Dire Howl. I also don't have a level 2 Vanworm, and we can make it a lot faster. Where is this thing? Oh, I gotta go up that hill over there. Whoops. What? Didn't really mean to do that. Alright, up the hill we go. Catch a Quivern here. Might as well catch these while I'm thinking about it. There's 12 out of 12. Yeah, movement speed bred jet dragon. Yeah, that's gonna make a big difference. Since you're here, I'll also get you. Hopefully. 84% is not 100%. Nope, it's not 100%. Try again. With our sniper spheres. Alright, there we go. Okay, Quivern. How you feeling? You're so cute! AKA Dragonite. Your real name. I will allow Dire Howl to do some grunt work here. Oh wow, we're already at a 56%. Okay. That makes it easy. Got him. Nope. Yes. Okay. Ta-da! I don't even remember, is Quivern even any good at the base? The problem with an alpha Quivern is they're just so big. They're like the size of 2 floors. Handiwork 1, no, I mean, they're okay at transporting, I guess. But are they even better than Masanda? Let's see. So, for transporting, Masanda is 500, 275. Quivern, ooh, 800 and 470. Oh, they're like better than a Vanworm. Interesting. Yeah, of the level... I wish you could sort by level, and then within level it would sort by run speed. Wonder what it's sorting by within. Is that alphabetical? Reverse alphabetical, I think this is. Anyway. Vanworm is nocturnal, which matters. Not really, because I sleep through most nights. I guess once in a while when you are... what am I trying to say? When you're staying up through the night to catch, like, night pals and stuff. Beacon is pretty good. Cryolynx has a good transport speed. Phalaris Aqua, though, that's some really fast transport. Hell Zephyr's good. But yeah, Quivern is actually one of the better transporters. Like, in the game. Pretty much the same as Vanworm, but it can do other things too. It can do gathering and mining, which Vanworm cannot do. That being said, if the whole point is transporting, it's not great, but I don't know. I probably will put it in the... How much does it eat? That's the other important question. It only eats 4. Or whatevers. I don't know what that is a measure of, and I don't know if it's a linear scale or it's like something else, but it is some scale of food consumption. Or breads, as we might say. Alright. I've only got a couple more minutes before I have to end the episode, but why don't we take out Jade as well, since I'm here. To the west.
What?
And you can refresh by double tapping space, because you slowly lose elevation, like you fall faster and faster over time. Whoa, an Arsox? What the heck? Level 9? Isn't this like a higher level pal? Maybe I'm misremembering. I don't know. But I'll take it. Alright, no more Mercy Ring. Oh my gosh. That is a shotgun, and you should not get close to that. Jeez. Alright, let's try out a new rifle. Beautiful. Get her. Headshot. Perfect. Drop anything good? Bounty token, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, re-equip Mercy Ring. Got another Memo Rest. No, I really don't like pals to focus on the same enemy because then they kill them. None of my pals have Mercy hit, as far as I know. You mean instead of attack aggressively? Because I actually want them to attack everything they see when I put them on attack aggressively, usually. I mean, every once in a while there might be a weird situation where, like, there's dangerous targets that aren't aggressive, like a Mammo Rest, that I don't want to get involved. But that's pretty rare. Normally when I'm in a fight where I want the pals to kill stuff, I don't really care what they attack.
Whoa.
There's a Gale Claw for me. Alright, and now we gotta find... There we go. Nearest thing. Jump and fly. What do we got? A bunch of kelp sea. I already have, I think I have the full 12, yeah. Didn't mean to throw a doodad there. Sweet! That Nightwing. Alright. Good stuff, good stuff. So, I wanted to switch out a Vanworm or Quivern. Wherever it is. Is it on the end here? Yeah. But then I want to turn off the handiwork of Quivern. I don't mind. Well, I guess we need to turn off mining too, because then it won't do transporting. Gathering's fine. It can help out with that. It's so big. Oh my gosh. It's literally running into the ceiling. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. Alright, well, we're gonna call it an episode there. As always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And I'll see you all from YouTube in the next episode.